Reverse sear, in my opinion, is hands down the best way to cook a steak. I mean, look at this thing. You kind of just want to pick it up and eat it. This is all about the reverse sear. And if you've got a pellet grill, there's no better way to cook a steak. And in my opinion, no better way to cook a steak even if you've got a gas grill or you're doing this in the oven. There's a few rules you got to follow, and that's what we're going to really get into today. First rule, got to start with the big steak. And I mean a big steak. Listen, this is not going to work on those skinny minis, right? Those 99-cent steaks, just not going to work. I like to use only inch thick to inch and a half. And listen, this works for any kind of steak. You don't have to be using the giant, beautiful tomahawk here. In fact, I use just a regular ribeye more time than not. Second, get that steak as cold as possible. You don't want it frozen, but it does have to be really cold, fresh out of the refrigerator, okay? You can use whatever seasoning you like. Today we're using the Grilla beef rub. It was built for steaks. You can just use salt and pepper if you want to. It's totally up to you and your palate and what you want out of your steak. But for me and my steak, I'm using the beef rub. I designed it specifically to work for steaks, work for briskets, whatever. And I put a good coat on there. I want a beautiful crust on the outside, almost kind of a crunchiness. And then I want that tender, succulent, perfectly medium rare meat on the inside. That's what I'm aiming for, okay? So these are ready. We're gonna let this rub set on them just for a couple minutes. We're gonna set our grill to about 220, 225. And I'm gonna tell you a secret, go ahead and put your grill grates on. I know you're not gonna, don't set your steak on it yet, but go ahead and put your grill grates on your pellet grill. Let them start warming up, okay? It's gonna save you some time in the long run. What we're gonna do is put these guys on. We're gonna throw a temp probe in them. When they hit about 120, we're gonna pull them off, turn the grill up to 500, wait until these things get super screaming hot, put our steaks back on just for a couple minutes per side, and we're gonna have some good eats. And then I just set my steaks out in the middle and let them roll. I'm gonna come back and temp check them about once every 30 minutes. And once you hit about 120, pull them off. We'll crank the grill up and then we'll sear. Okay, so we pulled our steaks off. They hit about 120. We're gonna go ahead and move our grill grate to that sweet spot I was talking about. I really like to sear my steaks right here on this front edge. A lot of real intense heat comes up from around that drip pan. I put my grill grate right here, it gets super heated, and then I put my steaks right there, but you'll hear it as soon as we put them on, and then I employ the secret weapon, the bacon press. Oh yeah. And then the big dog. And we're gonna use the bacon press on the big one. I really want those on there. All right, now I'm gonna close the lid so the temperature keeps, as close to 500 as possible, but I'm gonna check them in a minute, okay? I'm gonna just peek underneath and see if I got any good grill marks, then we're gonna turn them 90 degrees, wait another minute, and then we'll flip them. Look at that. Already getting some beautiful marks on there. We're gonna rotate it just like this. Boom, back on. Our tomahawk. If you have a glove, you can totally just use a glove because this thing is huge. Again, we got some nice marks on there. We're just gonna rotate this guy. All right, close it back. Set the timer for another minute and we'll check back in. This is a great time to go ahead and check your temp on them. If the temp's running away from you, you can go ahead and make adjustments if you need to. Oh my goodness, that thing's so big I can't even hardly grab it with the tongs. Look at that. Bones still smoking. All right, give these guys just a few minute rest. Let them come back down just a little bit and slice them up and they're ready to go. If you could smell this, the way that beef rub smells, man, this charred beef, these are gonna be phenomenal. All right, so now for I mean, look at this thing. You kind of just want to pick it up and eat it. My wife would totally yell at me for that, though. We'll turn this around where we cut that away from the bone. It's gorgeous. Oh, yeah. You could use a butter knife to cut this thing. Now, if you're not drooling on your screen or your keyboard just yet, man, something's wrong with you. Maybe you just don't like good beef. But I'm telling you right now, for my money, you just can't beat this quality of a steak done at home. That is a perfect medium right there. You wait just a minute or two more, that's going to get even more dark, beautiful red. But that's money. It's perfection right there. Holy cow. Kiss of smoke, perfect sear, that beef rub. It just explodes in your mouth. It is so awesome. I mean, look at this thing. This is just gorgeous. It's just wrong. Look how easy. It's butter. It's everything steak should be. It's juicy. It's tender. The beef rub's perfect on it. If you didn't use the beef rub, that's cool. Salt, pepper, garlic's gonna taste good here as well. But it's really about the technique. Dialing in that reverse sear, a little bit of know-how, a little bit of technique, and you can turn out steak that people are paying $100 a plate for. Think about that. As always, guys, I'm Pitmaster Shane D. This is Grilla Grills. I hope you cook this recipe and it helps make you be a star in your backyard. If you do cook this recipe, we want to see it. Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, it's at Grilla Grills. You can also email us if you have any questions. Pitmaster@grillagrills.com or grillmaster@grillagrills.com. We answer every email and we're happy to help you out. We hope you enjoyed this video and we'll catch you next time.